to Madeshimamba ende yifida bosoma foforo kra yewum na da ozikan nti ende dzifu no bosoma yewum na ya hyasi na yamina na dawoma anada na bosom dadawon okwewi ade chen ifide ya bosom foforo so ya na hyasi. Hallelujah. Ebusianti and the pay center focus. Mama akwa ba oye Coastal Television that big Tanya 514. The mara na channel 54, channel 22 ni na ya ada the guitar box no so. Inti se ko ma e wo bia no ya nyo ba channel Facebook or live na YouTube so live. Inti ekwo ho a one de like ara na share emum o comment no so edereba fa wo location for wo comment no mam na maso muntwa ntum kama enda ka ye fide ebusua anada be shebogom yeda papa enti ebeze ka ya kwa mampai na soe Ghana Mapa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wakase tia oye sudafo na wo bro nsabjoin wakase tia enti yebokọ na yakọhwe nsem oteda yebokọ be shebogom media budget with akotugwa ubobo ho babem minority wakada majority wakada yeboko na yakwohwe nsama otedam ifwa ena yaba oye accountability series swafa ohwe yene kwantempo do de nsama akotugwa na ne mu nsam aba pisho ebide hu nkobo ana yeboko akwohwe da akan na swafa na semiyala oditugwa ya na concern Drivers Association will obey. Masa, na yin na wayan no so yabokwa akwaye concern drivers da ho so worker onu sufiwa na chi yabokwa bunu na yakwabu na minyimare momede se afutu nsakenyin pagire nsohwe na mo nsohwe na de okanwa na ehu kono na modo idua kesi be wokobu utwedua na idua na mbu nsu na ofidua no reba yabokwa akwaye nsema otram ne yedin nkobo asa na yakodo baka te ya baka sanna ne pay ifide na pod yetite kaka kai da mo ansana ya makwan na wotweba yede oye nkomotwetwa aka bia so yede atuahodo wo oye ifia na sanense obio de se ni na boko ya na ahodenen ofi oye king of the universe una da wo mara king of the universe the king Kong in building materials another woman we so masna da na no pay yen share nsam no ase Oma Ben John Dramani Mahama fanyi kweja otodo ebasa ejenu tumudo no wakase etia dano nsanchonya oroko akohwe Magdan no warehouse awurububunen uguru bunale na enyanema wutwem ho woyudu nkobode na he de bibia wuburi oteda nkobotwetwere mu na ena enyanema no asudafo no wate na ohwe video na wumuda ampa wutwa na wutwe wa masra kwan anipo se wose kwase wansra kwan no kutukupai no buti bra eja asoterde wajibe na omampe John Dramani Mahama foi kwede wakase tie de no debi ontweye nti obese nsudafo mpayefo wona woso de menuanom na wonkon kidira modjuman onfa wombra na onyum begina ma mbra onyum nendi yenko yensama omampe John Dramani Mahama foi kwede okay or two God be.
Before I conclude, allow me to condemn in the strongest terms the recent incident involving the manhandling of some journalists by our security personnel. Such conduct is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. I've instructed that the incident be thoroughly investigated and that the officers involved be sanctioned accordingly. As a card-bearing member of the Ghana Journalists Association, I will not preside over a government that abuses or intimidates journalists in the lawful exercise of their duty. A free and responsible press is indispensable to our democracy, and we must all work to protect the media. I'll soon convene a meeting between the heads of the security services and the leadership of the GJA to plan a program to orient our troops to recognize the media not as enemies, but as partners in development.
enti inyere ye hunde woye atamfo na mum ode hunde woye anyankofa enuanom a woboa ma oman numpuntu no kanko okodi omanpen John Dramani Mahama ena wakasa etiadam nyeya enuanom sodafo no woye no ebusayenko mbreshebogom da pena basano kwano na soafa ohwe yini sekasamodo odokotugwa wo oye mbreshebogom de ebrasa omanpen na soye foto kakra obo ni nanu ode wohwe dobidi dode be yedwuma ni nanu wonsan wonhwe na wonde wontuti nhye mapa na abra odokotugwa do okaba de enuanom a wodi wudwuma ni nanu teachable minority wada want na ho usande no hia pepere wo abrekmo north nsembia okrodo ntampa wo sore wada na eje na wokoyo wanko shafi odinsem nya tugwa na akaba nda odo ububu oye media budget no ho ntono de otwumutan oda watena ho ampa watena ho na numumbobo no so wakodo yakobeshebugom na enkohwe bra wubobo oye media budget no minority da wakai oye honorable afanyoma ken mbeshebugom wefutu ogina ena oye yinabema oye Mahama Ayerga no so oye mbeshebugom no so oye majority no so gina na da wina wakai no enkohwe
obscure the truth. Second, to give voice to the millions of Ghanaians who have been betrayed by broken promises and abandoned dreams. 7 months ago, this government pledged a new beginning, a reset for our nation. Yet what have the people received? Not renewal, but ruin. Not progress, but economic wreckage dressed in empty rhetoric. And so, Mr. Speaker, I stand here to speak the truth to power, to a government that has lost its moral compass, deserted its commitments, and systematically broken the trust of 33 million citizens. The evidence is undeniable, and this is not merely a government in crisis. It is a government in collapse because it is not facing the truth. Mr. Speaker, the mid-year budget review before us reads like a confession of failure. As my colleagues before me have copiously pointed out, behind every projection lies a story of incompetence. Behind every statistics, we find reality of a nation bleeding from self-inflicted wounds. Mr. Speaker, while the Bank of Ghana announces fairly tale exchange rates, businesses desperate for foreign currency cannot access a single dollar from our banking system. They are forced into the shadows of black markets where reality bears no resemblance to government fiction. This artificial exchange rate manipulation has crippled legitimate importers, destroyed business confidence, and turned our economy into a house of cards. The minister proudly reports custom revenue shortfall of 1.6 billion, blaming smuggling. But Mr. Speaker, you cannot collect revenue on goods that are never imported because businesses cannot access foreign exchange to finance legitimate trade. This government has created an economic environment where legal commerce becomes impossible while illegal activities flourish. Perhaps the most damning indictment lies in their own projections. They say they are competent. This government inherited an economy growing at 5.7% and now projects 4% growth. How does competence deliver the 1.7 percentage point decline? How does change deliver this regression? Mr. Speaker, when a government inherits economic momentum and kills it in 7 months, you have not just failed, you have sabotaged the future of the country. When the minister declares, quote, "I am not asking for additional money," unquote, he confesses that the government has no ideas, no vision, no capacity to accelerate growth. They are undertakers disguised as economists, managing Ghana's economic funeral while calling it fiscal policy. Mr. Speaker, let me remind this House of what Ghana once had. and what these self-proclaimed apostles of reset have systematically destroyed. We built robust diplomatic relations with strategic partners at the United States, strengthening Ghana's position in the global market. The apostles of reset have assassinated these partnerships with reckless, undiplomatic utterances that are gradually making Ghana a pariah in international circles. We initiated a transformational 1D1F to create jobs, to boost local production across every corner of Ghana. The apostles of reset have murdered this industrial revolution and condemned these initiatives to economic stagnation. We launched the Agenda 111 hospitals to heal our people and create a foundation for medical tourism. The apostles of reset have killed this health infrastructure expansion, leaving communities without hope for quality health care. Mr. Speaker, we pioneered planting for food and jobs to feed our people, to ensure food security and create agricultural wealth. The so-called apostles of reset have slaughtered these agricultural transformation, leaving farmers abandoned and food security compromised. All they know is a gold board, gold board, gold board to promote Galamsey. And it came without doubt that on May Day, organized labor, without relenting, boldly confronted this issue and questioned the government's commitment in dealing with Galamsey. Organized labor, speaking through its Secretary General, said that Galamsey within the first 5 months of the NDC administration has worsened. The NDC has not questioned. Mr. Speaker, recently we had the Catholic Bishops' Conference also coming out with a strongly worded statement pointing to the worsening Galamsey situation, all because the government has now legitimatized the Galamsey menace. And Gold Board is now buying and encouraging people to pursue Galamsey. Mr. Speaker, without doubt, we also established rigorous prosecution to recover stolen national resources and reinvest recovered funds into national development. Today, what do we see? The government is now using nolle prosequa to protect its financiers, and they are rather persecuting NDC, MPP appointees. Mr. Speaker, with 30% of youth unemployed, this government has allocated only 0.5 billion to create jobs, a pittance that insults 3 million unemployed young Ghanaians. When young people have no stake in the legitimacy of the economy, they become recruits for criminal gangs and illegal mining operations. There is a direct correlation between this government failure to create jobs and the unprecedented insecurity plaguing our nation. Every unemployed youth represents not just wasted potential, but a security threat born of economic neglect. Mr. Speaker, over 1,500 Ghanaians, the reports have it, have perished on our roads since January to date. The Kumasi Highway has become a graveyard because this government refuses to pay contractors. Mr. Speaker, even ministries, their allocations have not been released. How much more contractors? None of the ministers can boldly say on record that he or she has received releases. Mr. Speaker, every pothole represents lost productivity. Every death on our highways bears this government fingerprint. The contractors must be paid and paid now. Mr. Speaker, perhaps let me remind the NDC that long before they assumed office in 2009, and long after they had lost power in 2000, the 8 years of the Kufuor administration established the following social intervention programs that are still part of the governance of the country. These were the legacies of President John Agyekum Kufuor. 1, the school feeding. 2, the capitation grant. 3, the NHIS that the NDC shamelessly boycotted the passage of the law. 4, the LEAP. 5, free maternal care and free busing for pupils, and established the Metro Mass Transit System, which became known as the Kufuor Bus. Mr. Speaker, today, we see the NDC, 7 months in office. They have not come out with any productive social intervention program to give hope to the Ghanaian people. We therefore demand that they restore economic sanity through transparent foreign exchange auctions, expand the Gold for Oil Reserve program, eliminate artificial exchange rate manipulation. We also demand of them, through their trade ministry, that they should reinstate the 1D1F program to create opportunity for businesses. The Agenda 111 hospitals, they have to continue to let these hospitals be completed. And again, instead of relying on Galamsey activity as a way of growing the economy, they should restore agricultural transformation. Mr. Speaker, government must also strengthen diplomatic relations with strategic partners, restore impartial justice, pay contractors promptly, and create safe environment for business and investment. Mr. Speaker, I need to repeat here, illegal mining is going on and it's affecting our nation. The time has come for this government to rise to the occasion and walk the talk and protect our environment. Mr. Speaker, we, the minority, have a duty to set the record straight, and we will systematically dismantle the misleading claims and omissions in the minister's presentation. Using facts and historical context, we will demonstrate how many of their touted achievements in the last 6 months are either continuation of the policies laid down by the previous NPP administration or simply unearned credits claimed by the new government. We cannot allow false narrative to take root. Ghanaians deserve the truth about our fiscal health, inflation trends, currency stability, employment situation, social programs, debt management, and taxation policies. I need to remind them that upon assuming office, a directive was issued by the Chief of Staff, which directive led to thousands of jobs being lost. Many Ghanaian youth who had been employed were sacked, and an attempt to raise the matter on this House floor was resisted by the majority. Mr. Speaker, let us be clear. The story of Ghana from 2017 to 2024 was one of significant progress. And though tough decisions had to be taken amidst global and domestic challenges, we all saw that within half a year, this NDC, blaming the MPP for all economic woes, yet taking credit for the groundwork laid before. Mr. Speaker, we will address major claim in 10, exposing again the inconsistency, highlighting the true drivers of Ghana's recent economic development. Mr. Speaker, the mid-year review attempt to paint the former MPP government as fiscally reckless, citing, quote, balloon deficit, unquote, arrears of 6 billion in unpaid bills and 194 billion in contract commitment. Yet, yes, Ghana's deficit did spike in 2020, we admit, but context matters. Context matters. A global pandemic forced emergency expenditures and a banking sector cleanup to protect millions of depositors. These were extraordinary interventions, not wanton profligacy. If that money that today you claim is 60-40 had not been pursued, where would Ghana be? You mess up the economy, you mess up the banking sector. The billions that went to your financiers that you couldn't take steps to protect. Today, you claim that we messed the economy. The evidence is there, and you've exposed yourself. 60-40 is what you are called on the street of Accra. 60-40. 60-40 is your new name. 60-40. Give me 60, take 40. That is your new name. In fact, Mr. Speaker, the MPP government reduced the deficit sharply upon taking office from 9.3% of GDP in 2016.
Mr. Speaker, so it is not just the minister, but the IMF have given a clear indication that the measures we have put in place are the right measures. Mr. Speaker, it is not just the IMF. The various credit rating agencies, Fitch, and all of them have given a clear indication that Ghana is on the right path. Ghana's economic reform efforts have received a major boost as global rating agency Fitch upgraded the country's long-term foreign currency issuer default rating, IDR, from restricted default to B- with a stable outlook. And that is not just Fitch. All the others have given us a very positive rating. Mr. Speaker, civil society groups, everybody knows Imani Ghana. Everybody knows that they are a very impartial organization. When it is A, they say it is A. When it is B, they say it is B. After the Minister for Finance delivers his mid-year review to this Parliament, the President of Imani Africa, Franklin Cudjoe, clearly threw his support behind the Finance Minister and the policy measures that he has been implementing. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the media review, you will take 10 key points. The media review does not request for extra funds. We're not asking for extra funds. An approval is requested, but the approval is simply based on the fact that there is some multi-year expenditure item, and Section 33 of our PFM Act indicates that it has to receive parliamentary approval. Mr. Speaker, very good news reported in the mid-year report. Public debt dropped by 113.7 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, the MPP left us with a debt exceeding 726.7 billion Ghana cedis. 726.7 billion cedis. Mr. Speaker, within 5 months of becoming the finance minister, Atuforsen was able to drop this debt up to 113.7 billion Ghana cedis. This is clearly unprecedented. Somebody says that, where did he get the money from? That it is exchange rate. It takes intelligence to know that you can use exchange rate to pay your debts. It takes wizardry, economic wizardry, to know that you can use exchange rate alone to pay a lot of your debt. Why didn't Ofori-Atta use exchange rate to pay the debt? Why didn't Ofori-Atta use exchange rate to pay the debt? Why didn't he? Mr. Speaker, another key point that we take from the media review is that we are going to approach our infrastructure development more intentionally than we have done in the past. So the 55 major stalled infrastructure projects, we will not pursue all of them at once, because if we spread ourselves thinly, given our debt obligations, we might not be able to make significant progress. And so the minister has decided to concentrate on a few of them. Mr. Speaker, the minister is also following up to ensure that we clean the public sector payroll. And he has reported to us that he has conducted a payroll audit. And so far, what the audit reveals is that we have 150 million Ghana cedis in unearned salaries identified. 150 million Ghana cedis in unearned salaries. This highlights the level of corruption that has pervaded our public sector. That we cannot verify 14,000 workers and that 53,311 separated staff are still drawing salaries. So 53,311 staff who have left the public service, separated, are still earning salaries from government, whilst we cannot verify 14,000 workers. So in all, 450 million Ghana cedis is going as unearned salaries. Mr. Speaker, another major thing that the minister has indicated in the mid-year review is that the sinking fund is going to be populated with funds again. Indeed, I recall when the minister stated that he was going to begin to put US dollars in our foreign accounts and Ghana cedis in our local currency accounts, a colleague minister, a minister of state shouted, why is he going to do that? All the time when we come, we build these funds, and the day we leave office, and people will come and squander all the funds. Squander all the funds. Why is he going to build another fund again? So the MPP will come in future and come and squander all the funds. When the finance minister, when I turned to the minister and I told him that I'm very sure that for a very long time the MPP will not come. Mr. Speaker, the minister has also indicated that major reforms are taking place in the energy sector. Indeed, the Energy Sector Levies Act is expected to yield 2.9 billion, but that is not enough. There is an effort to transition to gas usage so that we can drastically.
Iti ebusia ma okwado obleshebogom anada edumkuma na damkasa wo obleshebogom no wode atutum waye media budgeta suafo no odukupre mu ho onye no na yesan ya konkren accountability series aban ayene de obehia ma soyi bia we bunkonta wana soyi busume sentem no ma okwado wo ho enti suafo a ohwe ne kwantempo no do onye mpeyimfo ekejina na dzawowo yina no wode atugwa nti yanko ye swafa ohwe ne kwantempo do abra odandan nsam nanyi
between or within some regions are better than others. In fact, when I went around, I didn't even see any contractor working in any part of OT region. It was as if it didn't exist. Almost every contractor working in OT was off-site, so there wasn't any project going on. And there are some places that contractors were actively working. Reset means equity as well. So if you have more and others have nothing, we bring them also to a level of sustainability before we share the other ones. So it is not about sharing equally amongst others. It's about addressing the issues.
On the stalled Pokwasio-Fankor Road project, the minister disclosed that the contractor has received some payment and that the government expects work to resume shortly. He noted that over 300 million Ghana cedis has already been paid.
And today, I can confirm that some payment have been made to the contractor working on a Fankor project, and we expect that the activities on that side should pick up so that at least we can create a safe passage for the motorists whilst we work towards completing the rest of the project. Well, I mean, I know we have paid in excess of 300 million Ghana cedi.
He said there will be an increase in ASIL.
Iti one no swafo hwere kwantepo no na no molo tuni na no nye bebi okwe na kwantata wori yedwuma ho nti se kwantata de nye kwando yedwuma wutie okawa oyeye nti one na swafi ode nsam no ode atugwa ebusia yankobo no na yankwohwe awonwosam nye ahobosam a esiwo nye de wato ne dua ma oye chenso operators a worubu ndua na wa pa ne dan tabo na wekigire dua no otwedua ne dua ne ntwa echi wohu ya de nsu ofidua ne babababababa nsu ne gwa more than 2 hours bed of hwe ba na nambure nsu ndo hwarogo na enuanom no ayo hwahobo ma akaba ne de ja obidedua no po ho birum po wo se obese ne wetwedua no yankwohwe de ma wosam ne bi
Mobana ipa o ha boa mobana be dia bobo sa no tu moba aboa tara ho de wani ni papa because mine no oton mine wadi 92 years otone papa na no do ha o se he ada no fofo ne papa na mu na no do ono ya akwara ni bia ni siwo ntu ha ni chese bia na burbe 150 years because onu munya akwara wadi 92 years bia ni da siwo no tu se bia no de eburu 150 years no small boy wa begun who be good dia no say easy lazy bia no sunye we adropa na ekosa no yini toa godfather na ekasa no wani ho ya china yini toa afena ya asuma tuna babur be 2 hours yo 3 days no mo sha se so mu bu untimi nya mu bi ananto neizu bi anno mo yi ni sa no mo yi ni ni isi so enyezu do kwano so obudua no bibi kakra wo ho wa di aduru kakra bia wo bu ne isi so still na 3 days
ebusia onen na akwadaya otono dua ne dema within fi edokunu ebien 92 years not the muduan na papa do ho ne dua ne siwa ebusia ni ya isuro mbab wodahwa wo twedua na ono na enuanum kupre da wode kambre sido mami obienu ye che ho asemi ma yenda ye hombra ye ba ye do boka ta na pod ya zabra na ibizi de muduan no ho komo ye nkomra sisia
Coastal TV, Jimmy Fufra by Yatunde in Puntu. It's about development. You discuss issues of national concern, issues of central concern, matters that concern Central Region and Ghana. In Puntu Sama offer Capus, baby will be in Puntu Sama offer. Or your one and Asadi, there or Sade, or in Puntu, or the baby on the Yadin Fubana Nasi. We are no other man. Or your one and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba Capus. One and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba Central Region. One and Asadi, those in Puntu or Baba Gani Minara. In Puntu Sama offer Capus, baby will be in Puntu Sama offer. Or your one and Asadi, there or Sade, or in Puntu, or the baby. A and a P, and a Batanasi, women down of Pediara. Live Ever Coastal TV. Coastal TV, your own face, your own voice. No me yesi machara. Yesi macharo. Mewe. Fiti tanya fawuji. Yesi mi atu mi yendu baby.
My name is Honorable Eduamwa Ekopain Oche, Central Regional Minister, and I welcome you to Central Region Expo Tourism and Investment Fair, dubbed Central Expo 2025, which takes place at Adisada College Park, Cape Coast, from August 22 to August 30, 2025. Our region is known for tourism, education, and agro-business, and we are excited to showcase our achievement and opportunities here at Central Expo 2025. Over the years, the Expo has created opportunity for many small and medium-scale enterprises to showcase their goods and services to the outside world. In many cases, exhibitors have come from almost all corners of Ghana and outside Ghana and have maximized their sales and revenues. This Expo is a fantastic platform for us to connect with businesses, investors, and entrepreneurs from around the world. It is a chance for us to learn from each other and explore new opportunities. I invite you all to explore our region's exhibits and products, meet our entrepreneurs and innovators, and discover the many opportunities Central Region has to offer. We look forward to working with you and building a higher future together. For more inquiries, please call the Secretariat 0246 48 8830. Thank you and welcome to Central Expo 2025. My name is Honorable Eduamwa Ekopain Oche, Central Regional Minister, and I welcome you to Central Region Expo Tourism and Investment Fair, dubbed Central Expo 2025, which takes place at Adisada College Park, Cape Coast, from August 22 to August 30, 2025. Our region is known for tourism, education, and agro-business, and we are excited to showcase our achievement and opportunities here at Central Expo 2025. Over the years, the Expo has created opportunity for many small and medium-scale enterprises to showcase their goods and services to the outside world. In many cases, exhibitors have come from almost all corners of Ghana and outside Ghana and have maximized their sales and revenues. This Expo is a fantastic platform for us to connect with businesses, investors, and entrepreneurs from around the world. It is a chance for us to learn from each other and explore new opportunities. I invite you all to explore our region's exhibits and products, meet our entrepreneurs and innovators, and discover the many opportunities Central Region has to offer. We look forward to working with you and building a higher future together. For more inquiries, please call the Secretariat 0246 48 8830. Thank you and welcome to Central Expo 2025.
I see Bacosta Television do na keye fidedi. Thank God it's Friday. Na anepei ya boshe oye do boka aba cancer na podo na yedzi hu nkomo kakakra yetitin dama na edabro. Na ndaso adumara kwa. Asiju amsa aka the big mama. Ya kwaba.
Ya nyinwa.
Ba.
Your face is looking. Your face is glittering. But that's a horrible glitter.
What we that's Secret to dance. It's in yana anjene yeya. In this can only to nantabana namu tumwa. Antabana uta untungu utisi. Kada aisi awiro. Na chi ni sentra yo chade sekano to dano man se unsansu no manumu na se entutu ni antamanan ni janda mara okwa na yo mebi
Now I just wanted to know You are so special.
Yeah.
For in a coastal to be celebrated to aha. Yes, especially on what papa and the person. Then to when we are. I saw that name my I'm all screen.
Mommy, I can't say my meeting birthday. My major birthday, though. Major birthday, I mean, yashi. The major the buyer in Fidu H. The man. The man. Mommy, Wapa Okra, Bosom. No, quite bad. Mommy, I'm the pay. You post a baby, but that graphic kukunara and the pay yadre shase na the graphic and the pay mfei not the beno can be na yisiji wonyin bi osi wunya nchan yo eyi court wa shebe ma mi tokunu na so no the kwen wa sana agboegu owura oye ken ofurata national small the kwen court agboegu the yin wa madam yumi and the pay wa ba me yetu nnata mfaso amba ho wa no molo tie no na wunya nchan yen onin damana doboka tederi graphic or the abotugwa owura Julius Debra no sunu fayin or the abotugwa riche me de oye kwana wofodo wudutu oye ifume gudi no endi sabane be wode nanyiwa nti dam illegal money na yare kan galamse no obase sanan yo kra obi abunda mpa neyina wo sesa no nse samapa na oderba one the boka tederi graphic manoso odebe chronicle the boka teno and the pay obogwado no odi police bia no ho akaba sam ma akaba ne be de tuo keteni sempo wa de finisem insemipi na the chronicle odi aba abotugwa Zanzibar official na wetu ngabupo mu oya Ghana meche zoom line fo no abodama brand ma Zanzibar wa ba Ghana wo botwe kona zoom line fo usi wafodo wo yemu na adwuma na no ho ntote na de na de the chronicle do bakata no odi aba abotugwa no daily guide no so and pay obegwa no wenja no ho kra na ehunda nsama daily guide the band no mu dos papa popular kubida na no ye wiram yinu ebe mapor adom ochiri oyensemchioni wo Metro TV ABP abani mu no okaye board director board chairman the man oye Kotoka International Airport na no mu nsam na episo nti oye special prosecutor what nsa friend bra na ye monkomo okwa ye nkomo bon wenwie nti olawo ija o mekofi a ekwa wa ha wadwen nta wotena na ochine ya soro nti ola domoche okupe mo special prosecutor wenten mu ankofi ono no daily guide and the pay ode no fanyi na ode owura enso no fanyi ode abotugwan fefefe
njehu watoto na ni wi na what charging nti what charging we no so okay nti says you qualify for bail no mom who bail conditions in there yake landed property one casa property within oshase ebie no so we be
I do the jay property is in the abadumpo yana mafama nine
no so ni bitie bia wo hwehwe bia me fa nde edana na resa ne zini dado nzama otida mo no oso nyipi enti na wa membeli enti ASP wanzen what the from the kwanim what charging we no chodo do bailing na onu na bail no wentum wenjina no wenyan ho akaze na onam do mo otrim ba mo ye ahubo kakra yi the lawyers was woyin bibi owo
eche mo ti be no de ebe lawyers obe hu
was woyin bibi owo na hu de
special prosecutor na so anyway
we was wo ofi ho
within a few
when you baby wasn't okay no fun when you baby spend night in Powo ma America say wo hun jehu oni asmo ho na mess de o na the ma did nchu yi de obanedam
no that no ko mi da do budu si a ibi hu ma san fa asanfofo fa myself
denta until we no wan be ma baby o there we lawyers at least wo there ni bail na wentuma so anti aha na owo nchewu onu no hia papa na so ti say mo kan ti de wayo onyi do benda
ayo ebe Paul on to me yoda
no it's not there mbenyim fo no wo hu
baby
o mu de o yan ni nyimpe aha na owo ebuso window aha na owo dam no oba nti oye de bail was a ninyo do kakado okay say sinyi bia na on yen hwe ndem kwani do na wa hwe no wa bibia
ka no nsu na ne pedi bebi o hwe no bu hu na eja wetu wan mama da makoyi ebi se de we crusading guide and the pay so wa bogodo mfai na de be na efe papa na oye nsam chofu woluku ba tan panyin no mfai ne da ho no so or the oye abano no hihye ahoro odegu akon mu no nye no so we so me bi na orehwe de chefo bialo odo obam ma amafo won saka no o madama chefa no amafo won saka nti ono so na no de no fayin what the aborton IPPA na won so we raise oye how na titi bia owokodo wo economy no mu no oda aban oshema ndama odututoye wo oye yenu revenue numu nsama adani yete na oye GRA na wanye Ghana Revenue Authority na Port and Harbour nhihye bia wo ye ne sikasaman wake bebi oho numu nsami bi na opeyinu weyi epue de aban ohun kwan de otu dama na na oshema oshiye good board sikabia police fu ukisizi na gold bi police fu sizi no 1.7 million wadan da me da man zaman sikano gold na wadan yi wazama oye good board egbenu mpayi fo no na we sami de fini fayin da wa wo chia na ta wo ya handing over it's also the new crusading guide do bakata no odobem the Ghanaian point do bakata no ono obegwado no so no fayin na da ban oya homkado do good board won say so oye good in sika we seize no wo hand over fe ono na we sami de fini fayin da ho asama wayin na Ghana man pay no fayin da so wo na si won ma asomdwe kwan monye djuma wobako won ma asomdwe kwan monye djuma wobako na momi taati o man pay de susu bi abere nya tin the mususu editu but boko as different in the boko upper west
well what although was objective in where the man over solve problem na
ni mala demu nti se the man man pay ni susu
solve problem na on this where regional so where the capital so where municipal so where metropolitan where the district where the problem will be there. Let's get to the roots of the challenge yen solve yen trust if you shoulder na no kakonas na obokodu we feel yen trust ma onye mu de mu nyi ye kwar Obi na say opedo obo about the one peace a chance.
Yes.
And you recognize on as a region as a no people are motivated. Na dem a queen we can region. O chance so busy work on there one so region.
And I mean that na nkomo bia enane bi di there. Omanpanyin ofi eho no kwado. Na
Nanchoye MC for Bolibam boy.
Oya this will go in the land na mpanyin so akade se actually fi so adu pay no se danche na ewu a wonye nichi se bia o man pay kade obaye ho region no cho man pay unyim bokun sam no ho mpatsaba.
I don't have any problem with that. Me how the only thing that as a pedo way Anna over solve problem na.
You see as a visa out there, you visa there. It is a regional bar. And I was regional worship.
Regional worship. Name I met as a call there. One na where a man one of you one kasa bokofon. One jam two men so asem numa. The solution will not be there. Ye nyanwa kaze. Jeda or man for nankasa wajatum there. We want to give peace a chance of one jim. Oh boyanyan. And yet the ma today we are all fighting for them. We can't fight for them. Into the yankupon nankasa nyansa kwando. What we hear now, what you from you on your own.
Yes.
It's about for they are on their own. Unless they sit down and then they come out with one reason, one cause, what you work at there. The man see you Richard, ya can you have boom.
Nine. One second, someone will say.
I don't know, obey a curfew 6 to 6. Obey a Hinzi, they will always find a way of fighting. In your other what's not one with the disadvantages. One cause how I worry from as a warrior, how one.
Yes.
So what did to me there ampa yama asmoje
it was a daily post, the book and so I will na some of the beno or the infinite bassa. Infinite bassa or man pay John Draman in the room. Paul Adumachi or Paul Adum Archery, no sooner the room, no sooner the room. Bassay, Paul Adumachi under or your special mosquito, winter in Muamba, on a ordinary in our but one. Into honestly, and about me, Tokunu, or yeah, Chief Justice, I was suspending. Now, also, daily post that also asked for another blue, no new blue. I told me, now some require now, caught our blue, while by a blue, that man, pa. No, so, over corner, or Samaka. Now, I'm not paying it or the Dama, or yeah, bambo, it may fun pay for that. The more a bambo for a washroom, no walk or yeah, Magdan, no warehouse, showing your nigma. The more I'm not walking to the movement contain. We hear one. Chawan, before was someone one shot the one for number. When Gina, name your hand here, walking that and that. And the girl was someone the walker. The girl over one winner.
You know, on your crowd. Obi ye need to my na onam the share soldier currency you know that na share na zibupo. It's not right. You were right. You on go many more journalists so you need to ma
eti emusan da daily post the book and other than the Ghanaian publisher the book and so in final other than a cool ebi last na aha e ma nto ko ne duwo the mara na zoom line uno so one zoom say wakafa oya Zanzibar with the one abagana worship kwana no zoom line for worship na wototo won ma oya once okodo Ghana hano ono na Zanzibar fo walba obusua na juba we kupe bo
zoom line for one once
we unique but on zimu no mo ne dili ye only baby.
It is as the bad as we see Zoom line for. Yeah, there's room for improvement. In the more question, what team the Zanzibar for having to be right, and other they are doing their very best in this case. I mean, they are not. In fact, by now, what cars or Sensuta, and they had the one for Mamba because we wasn't going to bond one in hand, hell, too much get stuck. It's me, when you know, Zanzibar from one aquabum,
Edumananka Sanes is shallow, paper do need Dumas grams. I think that when I'm banning our wash strategically, call our waffle, what do you human? No moon about implementation of grams one hour, no moon like us in the attitude. I only want to continue when you want to do it before. Share in my Muhaka, the way I handle garbage on your cry, you are some way Yankasa. Yankasa yedi for what Damia man one day is his island out to form. Boko won't fit chinazan. Now one saw the boy hen po, also bobo, Yankupon Nadum, let's say to bobo, who ran po, or for nature. Especially since Sifum Dama. Na hen roots na drainage will come naze. I fiama in sutra or mean hen. In Siankasa, you were Yama Bonapo. Wanyama bon popanzi Zanzibar futula kanianze me manche de bia kofuba be yemeni mo san wo ba di Spain no tourism so my papa Zanzibar for kon kanche Zambia for so no wombra one kanche Kenya for so wombra one kanche South Africa in the Zoom lion sincerely e bibi mun wo hen wo kuchi
na hen wo bo hen abor
go what the go for culture
I can also there no is accepted when Ankasa no menu well accepted yes sir but me can they do one worrying onko ye
ensia membe no ko na so mo fa metal lens mo fa ntum sebo mo fa mfi oye jumezedo na metal lens mo da bayin there in some cheerful look batan on us or Bonomajan na there says ya no yesha there the matter will be jet crowd there ubobule some joy on yefe on yepe na I was some crow metrolless mother beno it was share your another neighbor saying we see or ye mo from Kuku 16 William Babun Kala Quasia one can wa park is wool in a tipper track not tire pie na ozibobo oya your hold until one enda no abon ten with the biano fanging without to other canado na we see one fataya your oya na so your benedict or there abrabo otiado na meterless cra other bacon polad mochi no so nansamano or the abotugwa watching the wintin no nti no so da oye metro lens the bakata no or the ben
yeah we see when the yakade nyame fa hono kransi na ebusuan so asam da ma to hono ye mo hon shedzen mo yakọ papa ne mum driver ono do wayne kasa na kan mposo road worthiness certificate because we have a lot of dead vehicles on our roads it's imbodu yankwan no na iwu pa no nam do nkanka ahena wofa iwu garbage one wofa front and dem kofia scrap dealers
yes
e wonya na wofa wanyama no mozo kwa ehena wa ba friend zaman sa paper so plastic so abazo kwa ehena kasa we wo bi npo wonyi number plate mbo
number plate we
na ehena we kurant wo kwanga wo cause traffic wo kwando most of the times was man fa because one kasa wo yim dey ehena onya papa ehena na me bi sade and they change the police for Conoma. The reason the sense what for running to the car so do you rule they be the car no you run on 1 hour was run what for car and come watch the car you run ye hear cars are papa wo kwando na isana akofom ibi na mo former days nya kai so call road readiness papa what the car no ne hia no oye road worthy asa no de sikwando na nyama osikwando break obese ma weku mo from ma who knows mo for wokui na na
16 MPs wo
bi po ma pe yin bia obeye Ghana won na hawo obo vision ni na system
wa ke visions ni na
nti yesre papa na ahankafo no ohia no so wa due for roadworthiness e ko ka check roadworthy ko DVLA na ka check ai
ebusia masawe di mara yede the inquisitor do wakata no asembia oda ba no obi ya mo de anope mama waso ati inquisitor medase inquisitor the assembia no money us over 800 workers in the Ghana Port and Harbour Authority obi hu de you do 800 workers
800 in the
no chere o chere the me pay 800 wora ba na wa kwa na wa na wo wan yim asemi sempo ene wejuma no waye anawo ne mala ejuma bia no yo nkofu wo wa waye wo ho de wo pe ejuma na so wo ba wanya hwe nti ni mala be wudi wo mu na wo be ejuma ana be wo ho na wo asipot
embe wo mani mu nti wo ka de 800 workers of Gapoha wo be wo le say nti wo kwaya mpempe wo na we yi huniza another one package bi no akade odo so wa hanti kofi how they going to do it another or young kofa no one qualifier so one qualifier one na form we dream ho
asami
into oyo SMP 800 nemi odo so wakati ne
na 100 mpo nya bembo ana na pe chem
800 wakati ne fia no today. We have to also think about the security of the nation. And to say you take them some of these decisions, what at Snifia, one need man, I don't know one no what's the devil finds work for the idle hand.
Now in terms of in South Yemen, so Barbara can you did. No money as a miss say there. Ghana Port and Harbour Authority, Gapu Hanankasano. Workers, why are you 800?
Uneasy.
Not workers or more than 1,000 plus.
Oh, Gapo workers PO.
Hey, no, we 800 there. Is it not going to affect the
workers people, Papa? Like a Gapoha, Takra de Tema, you know, what else?
Oh, okay. Mean that I can't put you focus or another.
Now across board.
Mummy said a matter, I'm on Matasi. Was Sunday, you prefer there in Kofuwa. The big deserve to be there. Mummy, young kind of comment.
It's my share.
Oh, yeah, Ghana, no. Yes, Dana, you create avenue the monk for the humidity. Then, one thing if you're quite. There is what I know to be done with into alcohol, necessary found there, the Madi, or the Poco not now, urban pay baza. Now I do that. Inka family in Boko. Inka family in Boko. Tibune. What it's also there. We do pay room. I would show a cost. A Jumano 24-hour economy.
24-hour economy. What is that?
About shift.
8 hours. 8 hours. It's in one of the actually 800 because of 24 hours.
We don't work actually. For no need say na me de bass dan sonkule kisi oye king of the universe when I say there and the pay what the adense wonder ma what the bo or waso what dan SCP etc teacher mpo na finishing no floor tiles wall tiles and now painting do emotion and all your paint ada ho basa foreign paint another local painting na ebe bi or king of the universe but modern kwa abra for junction table for no channel boss attention was one kino the universe when I say kwenyen oya nkan kwantin point the regional na ECG one warehouse in Chanwa metre oya office no put it pepe king of the universe once I go so but mother no na won ba den se ho ndaba no onko de mfama na eyi jese mo me de security doors aba ofo de ewifo suro na road do abonala on kon wasa leche da mo noti nti kino do university na da we mara na ne pay ahode ne bai me yede jumedi yede brawe ana pe bo kwedi me je wa hye mo mensa makram bye bye.
My name is Honorable Eduamwa Ekopain Oche, Central Regional Minister, and I welcome you to Central Region Expo Tourism and Investment Fair, DAP Central Expo 2025, which takes place at Adisada College Park, Cape Coast, from August 22 to August 30, 2025. Our region is known for tourism, education, and agro-business, and we are excited to showcase our achievements and opportunities here at Central Expo 2025. Over the years, the Expo has created opportunity for many small and medium-scale enterprises to showcase their goods and services to the outside world. In many cases, exhibitors have come from almost all corners of Ghana and outside Ghana and have maximized their sales and revenues. This Expo is a fantastic platform for us to connect with businesses, investors, and entrepreneurs from around the world. It is a chance for us to learn from each other and explore new opportunities. I invite you all to explore our region's exhibits and products, meet our entrepreneurs and innovators, and discover the many opportunities Central Region has to offer. We look forward to working with you and building a higher future together. For more inquiries, please call the Secretariat 0246 48 8830. Thank you and welcome to Central Expo 2025.
Coastal TV, Jumedi Fufraya by Acton in Puntu. It's about development. You discuss issues of national concern, issues of central concern, matters that concern Central Region and Ghana. In Puntu Sama offer peoples, baby will be in Puntu Sama offer. Or your one and Asadi, there or Sade or in Puntu, other baby on the Yadin in Fubana Nasi. The way and what the money. Or your one and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba peoples. One and Asadi, those in Puntu Baba Central Region. One and Asadi, those in Puntu or Baba Ghana in Nara. In Puntu Sama offer peoples, baby will be in Puntu Sama.